Welcome to the Drawfee channel, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even dumber drawings.
I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
Guys, today we are honored to be joined by College Humor Originals writer Siobhan Thompson.
The honor is mine.
And Mike Trapp.
Hello.
For a game we're calling Predict Bait. Here's how it's going to work. Over the past week, Mike and Siobhan have diligently scoured the internet in search of the worst, most awful, and ambiguous internet headlines possible. And now Nate and I are going to try our best to take these headlines and turn them into drawings based on what we think the actual articles are about. And then we'll compare the drawings with the actual content of the articles and see how close we got. That makes sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, let's get right down to it. I'm ready to draw. So, Mike, can I have my first headline, please?
Definitely can.
Oh, man.
So this is my favorite headline of all the ones that we found.
Uh-huh.
Starting strong.
Here it is. I've seen cats do some incredible things, but nothing as cool as what Jesper does.
Jesper.
Jesper?
Jesper with an E.
Yeah.
Jesper. All right, well, first,
Jesper.
Jesper.
so I guess at first I'll draw Jesper. I mean, I gotta draw
Yeah.
Jesper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gots to draw Jesper.
Gotsta.
All right, so I think Jesper. Oh boy,
That was that was the name of College Humor's old mascot, right?
Yeah.
Jesper the Jester.
Well, it was Jester and his cat Jesper. Jesper sounds like one of the cats from like Heathcliff or Top Cat.
Yeah,
Right.
he's like some hobo cat.
Yeah. He's like, hello, boys, it's me, Jesper.
Jesper, not again.
So this is
You
Jesper.
ate all of the baked ziti.
Oh,
Everyone's always pissed off when Jesper gets invited to the party.
Jesper has the fucking smallest hat.
I wish we could stop inviting Jesper, but he keeps doing these incredible things. Let me tell you, I've seen some cats do some incredible things, but nothing like what Jesper does.
what are some of the incredible things that this person has seen cats do?
I think I got it. This is my take on it. It's weird that this has not been more publicized.
I
think
Tiny Hat Jesper.
Tiny Hat Jesper. Well, the reason he's wearing a tiny hat is because it goes with his tiny suit. Because Jesper's the first cat to be the Republican nominee for president.
Wow, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah,
Just starting with politics right off the bat. People love it.
I think that the thing that Jesper did, Jesper P. Catman, I decided to give him worse ears.
He looks like he
Uglier
got
and
stuck
uglier.
in a tub.
Mm-hmm.
He's the Taft of cats.
Yeah.
He's just got
This
a
is like
real.
what Garfield should look like. Like if you actually fed a cat lasagna every day, like this is what he would look like.
He's also,
Also, President Garfield. That's
Yeah.
what President Garfield should look like.
he's real sweaty. He's got one of those tails that you're like, what happened? What happened, buddy? Like his little bone sticking out on.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
No, I think he's just got like a real fat tail. I think that's.
He was a populist.
Yeah.
You know, people could relate to that.
Uh-huh.
Sick of these fat cats on Wall Street running for president.
And his stance that he ran on was more trash.
More trash.
Yeah.
See how that would be a popular position.
He just looks like the kind of guy that you could have a bowl of milk with. You know?
Jesper's owner is just like, no, bad Jesper, stop running for president. It's already an overcrowded field. You're siphoning votes away from the candidate I like. Jesper, no, Jesper.
Can you imagine like the all of the Republican candidates up there and like they're trying like Marco Rubio's trying to deliver his stance and then all of a sudden Jesper just starts like rubbing up on him and going like and everyone's like, yay, Jesper. All right, well I think that's I think I did a pretty good job. Trap, do you want to tell us what Jesper actually did?
Do you want the long version or just the short answer? Here's the
Short answer, please. This is a clickbait headline. I want the shortest answer possible.
Short answer is Jesper is a cat that acts like a sled dog.
Well,
Oh, I've seen that.
That's
yeah,
pretty
he's one
cool.
of the big cats that pulls a sleigh. I saw that video in my
Yeah, it's
Facebook
like
feed. I didn't know the cat's name was Jesper.
The cat's name is Jesper.
that's a great name for a cat. That's a great skill for a cat. I'll tell you what, if I saw that cat pull in a team of sled dogs and I guess a human or something as well on the sled, he'd get my vote.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you show me a cat that was running for president and a cat that was pulling a human on a sled, I'd probably be more impressed with the sled cat.
I do love a working animal. Like, it's so impressive when it's like, oh, that cat has a job.
Jesper was bred to be the president, you guys. Yeah, he is Jesper Jr. As you know, he comes from a long line of presidential hopefuls.
Look, I'm a blue collar. My father was a sleigh cat. Okay, I know what it is.
Wait, actually, I'm changing his slogan for this year. He's changed it for he's changing it up. It's now Jesp.
Jesp.
Last year it was Yes We Cat.
Jesp we can.
One of these years, Jesp, one of your 9 lives, you'll win the presidency. All right, Nathan, do you want to give it a go?
Oh, do I ever?
All right. Siobhan, you got a headline ready?
Oh, do I?
Oh boy.
Here we go. This guy defies death to demonstrate physics law.
Oh, I actually know this one because I click on every clickbait headline that I see.
You're the one. You're the one who's keeping this going.
This is why I have things in my Facebook feed.
So this is the one where the guy, it's that classic one where like you drop a bowling ball and a feather off the roof.
Oh, sure.
And like they fall at the same rate.
Yeah, wait,
Right.
they do fall at the same rate or they don't?
They do because they gravity acts upon them the same.
Oh, right. But if they fell in a vacuum, they would not.
No,
In a vacuum they would, but without a vacuum they don't because the air stops the feather.
Exactly. Okay.
Right, so they're in a vacuum. They're in a vacuum building.
Oh, sure.
Sorry,
You didn't.
I thought that was clear.
You should have clarified that. You know how you and your buds just grab some heavy objects and go to the vacuum building.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The abandoned vacuum building.
God, I can't believe that place closed down.
Nobody's been in there, and by nobody, I mean also no atmospheric forces.
This town used to be great when, the whole town was employed by the vacuum building. My dad would wake up every morning, go work in the vacuum building.
Everybody put their mouths against little holes and sucked any remaining air out of it, and it gave everybody a steady wage.
I am just picturing like an old-timey house that just has a big sign, like a big sign on a post out front that says "No oxygen." Or
One very
kids.
sad oxygen molecule turned away from the sign. One day I'll be allowed in there. Is this death? Is this the Grim Reaper
Yeah,
just
he's
hanging out with
defying
him?
death because death was like, I don't believe it.
Real crossed arm
Literally,
death.
he's
It's like,
dead.
no way. You're telling me a feather and a bowling ball fall at the same rate?
Quit playing, dude. Yeah, they were out. they were both at the bar together. And does Death have some money on the line?
Yeah.
Is this like a Devil Went Down to Georgia situation?
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's actually by
intense.
doing this with death, he no longer can die.
Oh, nice. That's it, man. It's crazy that again all these headlines. I feel like I would have heard more about this, but the guy who cheated Death by doing a simple
Yeah, but they
physics.
just don't put the information in the headline.
Yeah,
They're
man.
like,
The mainstream media has been covering this shit up left, right, and center. There are a lot of immortals in our midst.
Did you know most high school chemistry teachers are immortal
yeah.
because they have tricked Satan himself?
I just don't believe it. The feather is so light.
What do you mean a ghost force? What the fuck are you talking about? No, centrifugal force exists.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was really dumb and didn't know how science works. I like this guy.
Is he like a baby?
I know, he's just
Yeah, he's kind of like a baby.
He's got a child face. He's
Yeah.
He's like
one
a
of those,
he's a physics baby.
right.
Right.
There you go.
No, he's like an egghead. He's a real egghead.
There we go.
He's someone that you would pull up his pants. You would, if you were a jock or a rival fraternity, you would
Right.
you would call this guy a nerd.
He's got that like Michael J. Fox thing of like he was a child actor because he looked like a child for a very long time. But
Exactly.
then he kept on looking like a child, but his face slowly aged.
It's I have infant hair tuft syndrome.
I feel like this was all like a clever scheme by Death to get this guy into an oxygenless room. He's like, I've come for you. It's like, hold on, wait, I've got to prove some physics to you. It's like, oh no, wait, I'm the one who's being tricked here.
It's true. Like he didn't know that this guy could also hold his breath for a long time.
Oh yeah, he's for sure holding his breath.
Now he's giving him money. He's giving.
They're betting on it.
Right, but I thought that the bet was for his soul. It's
Oh
is it-
right, these are death bucks.
Death Death dollars. They're redeemable. They work for your soul and also at any Dave & Buster.
Yeah, it's like a Bed Bath & Beyond voucher. They never go out of date.
8,000 death bucks gets you a soul, and one will get you a spider ring.
Well, while you're coloring this up, Nate, Siobhan, do you want to tell us what the actual
I will tell you what
headline
the
is about?
actual
Give
Guy
us.
defies. Oh wow! Look at this. The picture of this is like a dude hanging off a terrifying-looking factory building.
Okay, so you got the factory building aspect right. That's
Yeah.
good.
He wanted to demonstrate some Newtonian laws of circular motion and how objects with a centripetal or centripetal force,
Thank you.
which forces traveling objects to follow a curved path, accelerate as they approach a central point. However, sterile laboratories with little pulleys and weights don't quite.
I'm just
do
gonna
it
stop you there.
justice.
I like Nathan's version better.
Yeah, it's so he just like spinned a bunch. I think.
Meanwhile, there's
He spinned a bunch.
Yeah. He just hung off a building and then spun a bunch.
this is like a physics teacher, and like the kids like convinced him to like go do this.
Oh,
And
yeah.
meanwhile, like they're all like back in the classroom, just like having a ball.
It is like the cool teacher who's like, "Let's go blow shit up."
But then he just spins around a bunch.
Yeah. That's
And then
the
he gets-
trouble with physics. Like chemistry, you can get like, let's turn this thing pink and then make a rocket explode. And all of the physics experiments were like, let's take this block of metal and heat it by 1 degree centigrade.
Everyone take this
Ooh.
wheeled thing and roll it down an incline and measure how far it rolled.
You know all the.
Take a tape.
Yeah, I mean, because physics is essentially the study of like all the things you already know. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you know airplanes. Well, this is how they work. It's like, well, cool.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I can just watch an airplane. I'm not impressed.
I can just watch an airplane.
Uh-huh.
I get it. It's a giant metal thing that has no business being in the sky, but it flies because of magic.
Uh-huh,
Okay,
I don't need
moving
to know,
on.
yeah.
Sometimes I imagine like what if I were like abducted by aliens and like I was like designated as the person who had to like explain humans to them and just
Right.
like explain everything about Earth and explain like I would also be like the benchmark for all human knowledge, like explain what you know and just like how bad I would be as at a lot of these like physics things.
Well, we got two lungs. I'll tell you that much right off the bat. Bones, yup.
Yep.
Bones, yup.
They'd be like, have humans discovered flight yet? And I'd be like, oh yeah, we fly all the time. And they're like, oh, prove it. How does it work? And it'd be like,
Something about the top of the wing and the bottom of the
You
wing.
just start doing that.
faster
And there's
on
like
top.
spinny air. Some
Airfoil.
of the air
Airfoil
is
is a
spinning.
thing, right?
Yeah.
You just start doing that thing with your tongue where you make it into three like distinct. You make it look like a 4-leaf clover, and they're like, oh.
Let me draw some curved blue arrows over the top of a weird wedge. I think that'll demonstrate this point.
You start making a fart noise with your armpit, and they're just instantly floored. All right, well let's Nate. I think this is Bones. Yup. I like that you added that. I think you nailed this. This is officially what this headline should have been about. I want to do another one. Trap, can you hit me up?
Yeah, let's do this one. Injured dolphin approached divers for help. Nothing could prepare them for what they saw.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Nothing could prepare them.
Okay, well, I guess let me draw the divers first, just to
Sure.
just to fill this in, get a little flavor.
Yeah. The divers.
Caldwell's getting all the animal themed ones.
Yeah, you can see what clickbait articles attract my attention.
It's true. Yeah, I like that Siobhan is attracted to like hardcore physics, and Trap's like, ooh, animals.
a cat named Jesper.
A cat named Jesper, impossible. I must see.
I've seen some incredible things, but a cat named Jesper.
Caldwell just draws this dolphin also running for president.
I really did, not to pun unintended. I really did use my trump card like right off the bat there, didn't I?
Oh.
For not looking at the thumbnail of this image, you're like doing a remarkable job of drawing like what the thumbnail is right now.
Well, I mean,
Oh yeah.
oh wow,
That's uncanny.
It's really kind of incredible.
guys.
But of course, nothing will be able to prepare us for what they saw.
Well, is this is I feel like I've really set the bar high. So let me just go ahead and just copy this guy. So
Yeah.
it's him and his son.
Yeah,
I mean
it's just,
his daughter.
it's just a little version.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, little version with a ponytail.
Yep. Let's draw some bubbles there.
The old bathroom sign family.
All right. So
I have
then,
a ponytail and a dress.
so this is a dolphin.
Yeah.
Let's fill in a little backstory here. What's this dolphin's name? What's this dolphin? What is this? I like if we're gonna characterize this dolphin, if we're gonna be telling this dolphin's tragic story. I feel like we should give him a name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Theo.
Yeah, we'll go with Theo.
Theo's
Theo-
kind of got a porfo mouth.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, he's a porpoise.
Hey.
All right, so Chop, you're gonna like this one.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see, but I'll draw some just to make it a little more clear what's going on here. The dolphin has got its dick stuck in a toaster.
Oh no!
Oh no, this is bad for so many reasons.
All he wanted was some avocado toast.
Is the toaster still plugged in?
Is it still plugged in?
That's dangerous
Yeah, it's
underwater.
really dangerous for that dolphin.
That, you know what?
Please.
That's up to the viewers to decide. I'm gonna show them to decide.
Please don't ask any questions. Don't ask any questions.
Yeah.
Please, you gotta help me before my wife gets home. I can't explain this.
Not again. Not after the Cuisinart.
Dolphins have them like special dicks too, right?
Yeah.
So it's like really in there.
Oh
The
yeah,
way
he
Nathan, every
definitely
dick is
didn't
special.
like trip and fall on that toaster. There's no way that like he had to like actively fuck that toaster.
Yeah.
I mean, just the way he's holding it.
Do you think? Yeah, I like that. I mean, it would make sense if it was like a shark, because like that would mean the shark was probably trying to eat the toaster. But dolphins are pretty intelligent. Like, nobody's falling for the like. I feel like the dolphin's gonna be like, oh, I was trying to eat it. I thought it was food. No.
I love that
Sorry, Theo.
Sorry, Theo.
in the narrative of this headline too, I love that. Like, I imagine the divers from a distance like see the dolphin approaching, like, oh no,
so-
he's injured.
So beautiful.
He's injured. I'm totally prepared for what I'm about to see. It's just another injured dolphin. We're gonna help it. And it's like, oh, okay, don't judge me, guys. I'm coming out of the shadows.
It's like an unaired Magic School Bus episode or something like that, where they learned about pollution.
I'm coming to you because if another dolphin sees me do this, oh god. Do not post this on the internet. Don't post it.
Arnold,
Oh
go
my God.
untangle that dolphin's dick from the toaster.
Do not tag me in this.
Why do I always have to do it, Arnold?
So-
Meanwhile, in the dolphin brunch restaurant, there's like all these dolphins waiting for toast.
Wait, you're right. Oh shit, hold on.
Yeah, he's the chef.
He's definitely the chef. Let me give him a little hat. Chef Theo. Oh man, like yeah, he's got a hit spot.
Chef Theo's famous avocado toast.
I need to find something with opposable thumbs, quick.
I like that this is his greatest. It's his greatest strength, but his greatest weakness is he's like, people love my avocado toast, but I love fucking toasters. So like, every day is a struggle for me. All right. Well, what was the actual headline about? What weird thing did
Okay.
this dumb dolphin do?
It got a fishing hook stuck in its mouth, and by the time he found help, the fishing line was wrapped tightly around his fin. As if they understood each other, the dolphin responded to a diver's call and allowed him to untangle the line.
Boo!
That's it.
Boring. Boo.
I've seen Flipper. I think that could have prepared me.
This is like, yeah. Well, it's like
That's-
that story of the people getting the thorn out of the lion's paw. That is an exaggeration. That is revisionist history. They were actually just getting the thorn right out of his dick. He was into thorn play.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bible would have been very different if it was a... Oh, I'm not gonna eat you because I pulled a thorn out of your dick. Okay.
Still laughing at this drawing.
Brunch is ruined.
Oh yeah, you know he speaks like a real cartoon, like a real snaggletooth. Brunch is ruined.
Excuse me. Sorry to ruin your swim.
Right when the mayor of the ocean came into my restaurant. Theo, where's my avocado toast?
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, boss.
I'm gonna get in hot water for this one.
He's played by Bradley Cooper in the movie.